Hopefully you guys mastered that power-up test super easy. Today, for our cumulative test, I'm going to read you some of the questions to help you out with it. It's cumulative test 5B. In your packet, you should have also gotten the answer key, answer form C. Go ahead and start putting your names on those. All the work gets in the workbox, all the answers in the answer key. It says list all the factors of 18. Remember when we list the factors, just like we've been working with, we have 18 equals, and then we start with 1 in itself, and then work our way up and down. 2 times what equals 18, 3 times what equals 18, and so on. Then you can list them over here with little commas between them. Remember to pause my video in between questions. Number 2, it says the 28 students lined up in 4 equal rows. How many students were in each row? So we got number of rows times 4 students equals 28. Missing factor in a multiplication problem means you're going to divide. 28 divided by 4. And then our label should be students. Don't get half wrong for students being missing. So your label is students. All right, now we got this little scenario here to read for questions 3 and 4. It says use the following information to answer problems 3 and 4. In Mrs. Arbita's class, 1/4, I'm going to write that, 1/4 of the 20 students play football. 1/2 of the students play baseball. 1/2 of 20 play baseball. And 1/10 of the students play soccer. All right. The first question says, how many students play football? So let's go back and reread that. 1/4 of the students play football. So for number 3, you have 1/4 of 20. Remember, when you have a problem like this, you're going to divide by the bottom number. 20 divided by 4. Again, your label, once you have it solved, will be students. Number 4, how many students play soccer? Now, soccer was the last one, so don't get tricked. That's 1/10. 1/10 of 20. And when we have a problem like this, we're going to divide by the bottom number. And our label again will be students. Number 5, write 2 multiplication facts and 2 division facts for the fact family. Fact family, give me some facts. Remember, when you multiply, you're going to go 4 times 5 equals 20 and flip it, and then 2 multiplications and 2 divisions. Make sure you show all your work in your work spot. Number 6, it says, what is the sum? Remember, anytime we hear the word sum, we're going to add. Here comes the numbers. 960 and 619. I'll read it again for you. 960 and 619. So there's an addition problem for you, number 6. Number 7. If in the class there are 4 rows of desks, if each row has 7 desks in it, how many desks are there? 4 rows of 7. Sounds like a groups of problem. So we're going to multiply 4 rows of 7. And it asks how many desks, so your label should be desks. Number 7, desks. Okay, number 8, selfish parentheses always say me first. So do the parentheses first and then multiply. Do the multiplication and then add. And then you're going to find out if it's greater than, less than, or equal to. Okay, which fraction is not equal to 1/2? Remember, when we're working on finding a half, what we do is we cut the bottom number in half. What's half of 8? It's 4. The top was 4, so that equals a half. You're going to do the same thing with B, C, and D. Which ones don't equal a half? Number 10. You're going to add these money amounts. And they'll give the little trick that Mr. Saxon has here is $10 should actually be written with a decimal point and 2 zeros. So $10 plus $6.75 plus $0.75. Same thing with 11. this is $5, it's actually written like this, then you can line up your decimal points and subtract. Don't forget your dollar sign, your decimal point. Don't forget your dollar sign, your decimal point. Number 12, you got a division problem here with the selfish parentheses. Say me first. Me first. Here you're going to divide. This is just a fancy division problem with a division bar. Set it up like that. Multiplication sign with a decimal point and dollar sign. Multiply twice. Big multiplication here. Set it up like this on your answer key. An addition problem and a subtraction borrowing crosses zeros. All of those you should handle pretty easily. Check out this last one on the test. Which number sentence below illustrates the associative property? Now remember, with the associative property, they got to have all multiplication or all addition. If there's any a mix and match, it's not the associative property. All right, guys. All answers go on your answer key. Remember dollar signs, cent signs, and as well as make sure you have your labels for anyone that has your labels. Double check that your name's on it, and then you're finished with math for the week. God bless the rest of your day.